prayer. Dear Lord, I just want to thank you for allowing us to gather here today, together to celebrate this day that we have all been looking forward to. Thank you for providing us our senior year and for the opportunities to make memories in a very uncertain times. Thank you for each of the parents and teachers here today, as we wouldn't be here without their love and encouragement. As we step forward, comfort our fears and help strengthen our walks. Lead and guide us in our days to come as we begin a new endeavor and strive to be the best we can. In Jesus' name, amen.
Now will you please stand for our pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for
Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for being here today as we all gather to celebrate the graduating class of 2021. We as a class have waited and worked so hard for this day and are extremely excited and grateful to be here today. This is a special day as we are closing the door to one chapter of our lives and anxiously awaiting the next. We would like to thank everyone who has helped us along this journey, including God, our family, friends, teachers, and administrators, because we could not have done it without their guidance and support. Without further delay, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to celebrate the Toombs County High School graduating class of 2021. Because this is a very important occasion, we ask that you celebrate with our graduates, but do so in a manner that is respectful of them, their families, and our school. We respectfully ask that you not make inappropriate noises, movements, or actions that will take the focus of this day away from the accomplishments of this graduating class. We also ask that you remain in your seat during the ceremony. We again thank you for your cooperation and appreciate your willingness to honor our request. Please sit back and enjoy as we celebrate this special group of Bulldogs.
Buenos días y bienvenidos a todos los padres y amigos que están con nosotros en este día tan especial. Este día es el día que tanto tiempo hemos estado esperando. Estamos bien emocionados de por fin poder celebrar todos los logros a lo largo de los últimos 14 años. Hoy es el día que nos despedimos y empezamos un nuevo capítulo en nuestra vida como adultos. Todos tenemos mucho por lograr y sé que vamos a poder. Todos los estudiantes en esta clase tenemos el potencial para llegar a lograr algo estupendo. De parte de todos los alumnos, me gustaría darle las gracias a todos los padres y amigos que estuvieron con nosotros en este camino tan difícil. Gracias por siempre apoyarnos y por todos los sacrificios que tuvieron que hacer para ayudarnos a llegar hasta donde estamos ahora. Gracias a ustedes tenemos la oportunidad de poder construir una vida mejor para nuestras familias. Gracias.
Good days and bad days, didn't matter which one you had, there would always be Julio right there making that day much better. We spent countless hours laughing and creating memories that I'll cherish forever, just as I know that y'all made memories with him too. Julio was known for always lending a helping hand and giving encouragement when needed. Today we are getting ready to walk across the field without you, Julio. Hold up. The class of 2021 hopes that we made you proud. We love you and miss you. Please stand and join us in a moment of silence as we remember our classmate and friend, Julio Almanza. Thank you.
First and foremost, I would like to thank everyone for coming to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2021. I would also like to thank my teachers for instilling knowledge in me that has brought me to where I am today. I would especially like to thank two teachers, Megan Morse, whom I named Star Teacher, and Heather Moore, who has been an outstanding math teacher during the last 2 years of my high school career. Also, I would like to thank my parents and other adults who invested in me outside of school. In particular, Mr. Clint Williams and Mr. Kim Stevens. Without all of these adults in my life, I would not have been able to speak with you all today, much less get one of the most prestigious universities in Georgia, Georgia Tech. Through the last 4 years, I have learned a lot, not just academically, but also valuable life lessons that I'll carry into my college years and beyond. The most important lesson I've learned is to have the right mindset. Often the mindset in high school is, I cannot wait till I can drive, vote, work, graduate, get married, or I cannot wait till I'm old enough to get my license, move out, get a job. And like most people, I am guilty of the I cannot wait for mentality, because often we cannot wait for the next chapter of life, movie, year, month, week, weekend, and we forget to enjoy the present. Now, I don't mean gifts or birthday money. although you're welcome to give me some. As my birthday's coming up, and I sure could use the money for college. By present, I'm speaking of course, about each current moment. I want to encourage us all to enjoy the present, even those times which may seem dull and boring. Enjoy the dull days when minutes seem to drag by, because one day, all those days will be gone. You'll have days going by so fast and intense that entire months have disappeared, and you cannot figure out where they went. I was once a freshman who could not wait to graduate and for the dull school days to pass by so I could get to summer. Before I knew it, junior year and senior year have passed. I cannot even remember what I did junior year. It feels like the months have become weeks, the weeks have become days, and the years are becoming months. And before I know it, I will have witnessed my entire life pass me. So let us all try to slow down and make the days last. Because while high school and college may not seem like the best days of our lives, they are days that hold value. They hold value because of the friends you meet and the memories you make, and even because of those dull days. So enjoy the present and make the days count. When I say make the days count, I mean make the days you are given as enjoyable as possible. Find a way to enjoy the day despite the challenges you may face. Make your day the best version of that day despite the obstacles you can encounter. Make the best of life, because there are no refunds, buy one get one frees, or discounts on life. You only get one life. There is only one today. So use it while it's here. Please, make the most of those dull days when you have little to no workload, and use them to invest in, well, maybe that new hobby you want to try. Or, hear me out, you could try the Netflix addiction we all developed in 2020 due to quarantine. Start on it today, because one day you may not be able to. In fact, make time to do the things you love, because you will not get to do them otherwise. I spent a good bit of my life in high school doing what I believed I had to do, and seldom made time to do the things I wanted to do. That's what I regret. I wish I had scheduled time to do the things I had to do, while also making room for do the things I wanted to do, to make life more pleasant, to make my high school years way harder and unpleasant than they had to be. So learn from my mistakes, and be sure to schedule days to relax and have fun instead of constantly working. Okay, before I get to the next section of my speech, yes, I have a surprise section. It's in my pocket. Let me get it out. There it is. Okay, before I get to this section, remember this. Do not wish your life away with an I cannot wait for mindset, as it can rob you of life's everyday pleasures. Instead, make the best of each day you are given. Be sure to time to relax. Okay, thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of graduation. There is no extra section.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to recognize the graduates receiving individual scholarships. Graduates, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all names have been called. Guests, please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Adamari Aguilar Diaz. Community Men in Action, Robin Matthews Memorial Scholarship. Nehemiah Trene Blunt. Joe Hensley Youth Foundation, Building Bridges for Youth Scholarship. Vidalia Women's Club Scholarship, Community Men in Action, Robin Matthews Memorial Scholarship. Amaya Renee Bullard. James Earl Cray Impact Scholarship. Thomas University Athletic Scholarship in basketball, and the T.R. Maxwell Scholarship. Taylor Nicole Crawford. Community Men in Action, Robin Matthews Memorial Scholarship. Meadows Regional Medical Center, Youth Advisory Board Scholarship. Emma Lauren Creamer. Georgia Southern University President's Scholarship, and the LeRae Sharp Reed Scholarship. James Jackson Davis, 4-H Project Safe Scholarship. Christian Granjino Avila, American Red Cross Scholarship. Blake Ashton Hall, Billy Robertson Scholarship. Tyler Monche Jacoby Heath, Savannah State University Athletic Scholarship in football. Foster McCormick Jones, University of Pikeville Athletic Scholarship in archery. Jody Lynn Kramer, 4-H Dollars for Scholars Scholarship, Chick-fil-A Scholarship, East Georgia College, Corral Scholars Scholarship. Derek Donnell Mincy, Jr., Savannah State University Athletic Scholarship in football. Chandler Avery Lynn, Savannah State University Athletic Scholarship in football. Chase Hunter Musselman, Barney Bonfield Memorial Scholarship. Adam Perez, Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College Camp Scholarship. James Michael Popple, 4-H Achievement Scholarship, East Georgia Cox Family Scholarship, Toombs County Retired Educators Association Gene Brogdon Scholarship, Larry's Giant Subs of Idalia Citizenship Scholarship, TQ Constructors Inc. Scholarship. Mackenzie Lee Sager, Vidalia Kiwanis Club Dr. Larry Smith Scholarship. McKenna Ryan Salem, Billy Robertson Scholarship, College Board Opportunity Scholarship, Meadows Regional Medical Center Youth Advisory Board Scholarship. Kobe Scott, TQ Constructors Inc. Scholarship, Vidalia Kiwanis Club Cliff A. Poe Scholarship. Abigail Logan Tapley, Georgia Southern University President's Scholarship, Meadows Youth Auxiliary Scholarship. Dalton Vivian Underwood, 4-H Project Safe Scholarship. Carrie Denise Williams, Rodney Mobley Jr. Scholarship. Caleb Zane Worth, Community Men in Action Robin Matthews Memorial Scholarship, Larry's Giant Subs of Vidalia Citizenship Scholarship, Georgia Tech Vidalia Alumni Scholarship. And students, before you're seated, I'd like to announce that Toombs County High School is pleased that the collective scholarship amount awarded to the class of 2021 is $80,547. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize a student who is graduating, who has had perfect attendance every minute of every day from pre-K through 12th grade, And if she will please stand, she is Miss Sharonda Monique Johnson. Thank you.
Good morning. On behalf of the class of 2021, I would like to thank everyone for being here today to watch us take the next step of our lives. I'm very grateful to stand in front of you today as the valedictorian of the class of 2021. First, I would like to thank God for allowing each of us to be here today. I would also like to begin by thanking a few other people who have made this possible. To my mom, Marissa Morse, growing up, you taught me how to be a strong, independent woman by being the best example of one. But the most cherished thing you taught me in life, sorry. But the most cherished thing you taught me in life is how important it is to have a kind heart. I have watched you care for other students, other parents' children, as if they were your own. And while I may not have always understood why you gave so much attention to others until I was older, I see the difference you've made in many lives. I hope to have a heart as big as you one day, and I hope to never lose it. To my dad, Philip Morse, thanks for being a real father and dealing with the females of the house. I don't know how you did it this long, but you did. To my brother, Logan, thank you for not actually trying to put me up for adoption when I was little. You made it through 18 years of me, so I really couldn't have been that bad. But I really can't wait to see what the future holds for you. To my grandparents, Marlene and Dwayne Tomlin, thank you both for always believing in me and cheering me on in everything that I do. To my grandparents, friends, and family, I'm really sorry for the countless texts you receive from them about every little thing I have done or accomplished. Let's just say they like to show how proud they are of me, but really y'all are the best. I couldn't imagine life without any of you. I would also like to thank a very special teacher that I have had the honor to have learned from the past 4 years, and that is Miss Megan Morse. Thank you for showing kids that there are teachers out there that want what's best for you. You have always shown us that it is okay to be unique, to just be you, and not care what others think about you. I would also like to thank you for making the most boring subject to me the most fun. I don't know how you dealt with some of us for 4 years, but you did, and I will never forget the difference you made in my life and education. To Victoria Dorsey and Coach Dorsey, thank y'all for letting me be a part of your family and giving me the best little sister and little brother I ever had. Your time at Toombs County may have been short, but the memories we made together will last forever, and I hope there are many more to come. To Chris and Michelle Branham, thanks for not leaving me locked out of your house when I showed up unannounced the past 3 years. And Michelle, thank you for helping with anything I need, whether it be school or life talks. You are the best. To the Hartley and Hively families, thank you for all that you have done and continue to do for me. And to the class of 2021, it has been a long journey, and for most of us, it seemed like this day will never get here fast enough. While I'm glad that this day is finally here, it seems like just yesterday, we were little kids in upper elementary school arguing about who got to the swings first, and me and Farian were running to Miss Roberts' class to eat her little tuna packs because our middle school lunch just didn't cut it for us.
Years later, and we have so many more important things to worry about, such as where we want to go to college, whether to stay close to home or move far away, what career path to choose, and what the future holds for us. High school is where some of our best memories were made, whether it was beating Vidalia our freshman year, going on our first dates, getting dressed up for our first prom, playing our first varsity sport, and for some of us, meeting people that will be with us the rest of our lives. While high school brought us many good times, it also came with heartbreak. On March 3rd of last year, we lost someone who should be walking across the stage today. Julio Monza was not only our classmate, but a friend to everyone. As most people would say, his smile was contagious. Julio was full of life and the kindest soul you could come by. He made everybody feel like a somebody, and that is not something that many people can do. While many of us may never understand why God took a true angel who had his whole life ahead of him, I know that Julio is here with us today, smiling down on each and every one of us, and we owe it to him to make the most of everything this life has to offer and to honor him in all that we do. As I reflect back on the past 4 years of high school, there are many things that I missed out on because I was so worried and anxious about my grades. I missed out on memories I could have made with classmates, and if there's any advice I would give younger students or anyone in this world, it would be to cherish each moment you have with your friends and family. Cherish each second God gives you with another person. Take too many pictures, say I love you more often, laugh too much, make as many memories as you can, and take risks because life really can change in the blink of an eye. Coach Jamie told me many times, don't wish your life away, enjoy it. And that is something I will live by each day, and I hope you all can do the same. Life is too short to not live the life you desire. Nelson Mandela once said, there's no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you are capable of living. To me, this means you have to take risks to reach your goals in life. Apply for the program of your dreams. Apply for that job you've been wanting. Take the class you're scared to take. Try out for the team you want to be a part of. And if you don't succeed, try again. Try over and over. Work 100 times harder until you get what you want. And if you do fail, do not be discouraged because every failed attempt, every rejection, every time you hear no is one step closer to reaching your goals. Every risk not taken is just one step back from trying. If you never try, you will not succeed. So I challenge each one of you to take risks. Don't just dream of the things that you want, take them. However, do not be fooled in life. The greatest success is not defined by the things you own or have, but rather who you are and what kind of mark you leave on the world and others. With that being said, there's a quote I would like to share that I came across, and I hope that all of us can live by it. Life's a test, mistakes are lessons, but the gift of life is knowing that you have made a difference. Tupac. When I read this quote, so many things come to my mind. Life is truly a test. Life is full of disappointment, obstacles, and past mistakes sometimes. However, never let anyone tell you that those past mistakes define who you are. Mistakes are lessons. What does that mean? It means that in life, every single person here today has made and will continue to make mistakes. We are all human, and mistakes do not define who we are. Rather, they shape us into who we are meant to be. No one is perfect, but that does not give anyone the right to point out flaws of others, because every single person, including myself, all have something we may not like about ourselves. Instead of tearing others down, we should all strive to build one another up. Be kind, not just to others, but to yourself, because the biggest obstacle you will face in life is yourself. We all tell ourselves that we cannot do something. I'm guilty of it almost every day, and I cannot tell you how many people I've come across that have told me, if you use the word can't, then that is the result that you will get. And they are absolutely right. So as we begin a new chapter in our lives, I want all of us to stop giving ourselves limitations and start breaking them. Many people are not given some of the opportunities we have been blessed with. And while everyone has their own story, whether it is good or bad, is it up to each of us to choose our own paths, to make our own happy endings. Lastly, I would like to thank my classmates for the memories that will last a lifetime. Class of 2021, I hope you get everything you hope and dream for. I hope you all get your happy endings. I try to keep this as short as possible because now it is time to get what we thought we couldn't get fast enough, our diplomas. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, Chairman Williams, and members of the Board of Education, as Superintendent of the Toombs County School System, I'm honored to present to you the Toombs County High School Class of 2021. Graduates, I offer my sincere congratulations to each of you. My congratulations also extend to your parents, guardians, family, and friends. And likewise, I congratulate the faculty and staff of our school system who spent countless hours walking beside you to provide the knowledge and support necessary to help you on the road to this great moment. Finally, graduates, I wish you Godspeed and good fortune on all of your journeys to come, and challenge you going forward to always remember who you are and whose you are as you step out in this great big world and shine brightly as a graduate of Toombs County High School. Upon the recommendation of Toombs County High School Principal Marissa Morse, and by the power vested in me by the Georgia Department of Education and the Toombs County Board of Education, I declare that these students presented to you this morning have met all requirements for graduation. We will now award diplomas.
McKenna Ryan Salem. Caleb Zane Worth. Kenna Brooke Marsh. Abigail Logan Tapley. Mackenzie Lee Sager. Christina Julissa Tinoco. Taylor Nicole Crawford. Emma Lauren Creamer. Blake Ashton Hall. Lily Mache Mosley. Jody Lynn Kramer. Haley Angela Barwick. Carlos Castro Jr. Lisette Isabel Castro. Gladys Reyes. Janaya Lachey Cephas. Logan Michael Hutchison. Carrie Williams III. Nehemiah Trinae Blunt. Chase Hunter Musselman. Ellie Morgan Bullard. James Michael Popple. Jasmine Sierra Zaya. Christian Mateo Granjino Avila. Amaya Renee Bullard. Jaden Hartley Taylor. James Ethan Kirkus. Stella Grace Kelly. Lena Drew Brown. Barry-Ann Elizabeth Wright. Brannon Alexander Usher. Carrie Denise Williams. Kylie Michelle Lumley. Brown. Emily Grace Tatum. Grayson Lynn Gillis. Abby Leah Roberts. Allie Elizabeth Roberts. Omar Jimenez Aguilar. Aramari Rosanet Aguilar Diaz. Gustavo David Agustin Miranda. Tatiana Alyssa Almazan. Arun Aparicio Trinidad. Demaria Lachey Beatty. Lydia Andrea Baker. Uriel Alejandro Barbosa Perez. Bo James Barnett. Christopher Wesley Beasley. Emmett Michael Booker III. Cameron Drake Braddock. David Eli Bridges. Jamari Mikkel Brown. Kiana Lachey Brown. Bryson Alexander Bryant. Cameron Jaquan Ladamian Bird. Liberty Mache Katie. Brittany Angel Caraccio Ortiz. Justice Lane Carter. Mario Alejandro Castro. Alexis Brianna Catlett. Shania Latrice Cephas. Tanira Keyshawn Cephas. Kaylee Lynette Clark. Jackson Bradley Clements. Chelsea Nicole Creamer. Leslie Aurelie Cruz. Emily Celia Sari. James Jackson Davis. John Michael Davis Jr. Mackenzie Sage Deloach. Billy James Dennington. Jesus Salvador Figueroa Vargas. Zachary Lee Finley. Rylan Elaine Fitzgerald. Oscar Ivan Flores. Grayson Danielle Ford. Giselle Ayesmari Garcia. Noraya Alexi Ayana Gay. Paulina Gomez. Alexander Ryan Gordy. Sadie Marie Guin. Aileen Guzman Garcia. Dawson Robert Harvey. Tyler Monche Jacoby Heath. Levi Adam Hitchcock. Tony Aaron Hunt. Delasia Sakaya Johnson. Sharonda Monique Johnson. Foster McCormick Jones. Robert Alton Kent II. Anthony Curtis Landrum II. Liberty Janae Law. Lisbeth Gaspar Leon. Jorge Leon Bautista. Rocio Leia Diaz. Corey Yair Lopez Gonzalez. Geraldo Lopez Hernandez. Jamiria Michaela Lovett. Michaelin Brooke Lloyd. Chandler Avery Lynn. Hunter Dawson Malone. Jesus Martinez. Luis Marcos Martinez Luna. Seneda Mata. Jacob Timothy Mathis. Jaquan Marcavius Sherrod Mayweather. Megan Victoria McCoy. Kelsey Blaine McDonald. And Travion LaShawn Mincy. Derek Donnell Mincy, Jr. Holly Grace Moncrief. Hema Elizabeth Montano Maldonado. Rosalinda Montes. Caleb Deshawn Morgan. Austin Brian Mosley. Tucker Dylan Moxley. Matthew Kyle Oliver. Riley Lee Oliver. Trent Raiden Oliver. Michael Pablo Castanon. Brooke Danielle Page. Christopher Slade Parton. Dawson Brett Parton. Chance Lyle Perez. Adam Murphy Perez Perez. Rafael Perez Quintino. Demetrius LaShawn Phillips. Kylie Ray Pollock. Jacob Evan Powell. Austin James Price. Gabriel Alejandro Ramirez. Sanaya Cassandra Rock. Jamarion Markel Robinson. Journey Skya Rollins. Zachary Tyler Rollins. Kimberly Romero. Stephen Jordy Rosales. Draven Isaiah Ross. Dallin Riley Rush. Hector Enrique Saldana. Yasmin Diaz Salgado. Laura Araceli Sanchez. Carlos David Sanchez. Yarielis Marie Santiago Elicia. Kobe Doyce Scott. Kylie Alexis Servin. James Hunter Smith. Jesslyn Marie Smith. Robert Gray Stevens. Sienna Haley Strickland. Brandon James Tatum. Justice Nicole Taylor. Scott Wesley Terry. Miriam Lucy Tinoco. Tabitha Nicole Trowell. Aaron Jamichael Turner, Jr. Dalton Vivian Underwood. Jessica Adriana Renee Vega. Rashad Anthony Walker. Abigail Kathleen Weeks. Philip Hayden Wiggins. Charles Landon Wilds. Michaela Faith Williams. Michael Dakota Williams. Sabrina Ann Yawn. Marcos Gabriel Zamorano. Wendy Zamorano.
Will my fellow classmates please stand? You may now change your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the class of 2021.
Good morning. Before I say anything else, I would just like to thank all of you for being here today. Today is quite possibly the biggest day in most of our lives so far. And knowing that today we will all go on our separate paths is bittersweet. That being said, there is no greater honor than speaking to all of you today. There's so many people I'm sure we all want to thank right now. Mothers, fathers, sisters and brothers, grandfathers and grandmothers, as well as family, friends, and faculty members. They all deserve our thanks. Sorry about that. All these people are owed our gratitude. And so as I thank everyone special to me today, on behalf of all students here, thank each of you as well. It means the world to all of us that you're here as we embark on this new journey in our lives. We know not what the future holds, but we thank all of you for helping us get to this new starting line. There we go. Let us not let the thought of an uncertain future be a scary one, though. After today, the world is ours for the taking. All we need to do is take it. How or when you take it is irrelevant. Some of us want to broaden our horizons by going to a university and pursuing a degree. Others want to learn a trade and go straight into the workforce. Some of you might even be picking up a shift later on today. I got off one last night. But like myself, I'm sure there are those of you who don't know what they want to do after they leave the pit. But even though I don't know what the future holds in store for me, I know what my past holds. And it holds the wisdom of many men and women who have all cared about me and wished to share what they knew with me so that I might better myself. All these people were kids just like us once and followed many of the paths that some of us want to take today. And if I may, I'd love to leave you all with some advice that I've been given from these amazing individuals that I've had the privilege of meeting. This one sentiment specifically has always held a very special place in my heart, and that is, don't rush through life, because even though tomorrow is never a guarantee, it's certainly not something that we need to get done today. Thank you all.
We now present to you the class of 2021.